My father was born and raised in Primorsky Krai. In the summer, he always disappeared in the taiga and often alone. During one of these outings, he walked around the taiga all day. It was necessary to settle down for the night. He knew that there was a hunting lodge nearby and there was no bed there, and food was usually left. In general, it was more comfortable than in the open air. I found a house, had dinner, smoked, turned out the light and went to bed. Just as I was falling asleep, the door opened slowly, with a terrible creak. And I must say, there are a lot of animals in the taiga, both bears and tigers go, so the door is usually closed at night with a latch. My father thought that when he went out to smoke before going to bed, he forgot to close the latch later. Got up, closed the door, is asleep. In the middle of the night, he wakes up again from this slow, nasty creaking. This time he remembers exactly that he closed the latch. I got up, went out into the street. Silence, no one can be seen or heard. What is noteworthy, there is not even a wind to open the door with a draft. My father was never particularly timid. He smoked and went back to bed. In the morning I decided to check why the door was opening. And no matter how he opens it and slowly releases it, and with pressure in any way, the door does not creak. Generally. And the latch moves tightly, it can't open itself. That seems to be the whole story, but it has a continuation. Once, on an ethnographic expedition, we sat at night and told terrible stories. Well, I told this story, everyone was a little scared and forgot. And a few days later, the two of us are sitting together with the girl long after midnight, processing the materials of the expedition. We are sitting in the corridor of the school, where, in fact, we lived during the expedition. The light is only on over our heads since the hour is late. A few meters away from us, the corridor turns and there is already pitch darkness. Everyone is asleep. And then, in complete silence, we suddenly hear the office door opening slowly and with a heart-rending creak around the corner. To say that we were numb with horror is to say nothing. And the door closes just as slowly and with a creak. And so several times. The first fright has passed, we start talking loudly. They say it's good to joke there. But neither she nor I had the heart to go and see who the joker was. And at the same time we understand that, apart from the creaking, there was no sound of footsteps, no rustling, and nothing at all was heard. In the morning, of course, we went to check this door. It doesn't creak, that's what you want to do with it, and it doesn't creak. Here is such a story.
I created the channel quite recently. Please write in the comments what I need to change in the video. Please support me by liking and subscribing to the channel. Thanks.